Hey Leo, Caleb's Tarot here. Right, you guys, let's do your March reads 2020. These are for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising. I'm going to start with a 5-card general and then we'll sort of get the romance angels out afterwards and take a sneak peek at the love lives during this time. Right, Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Leo. Okay, too many fell out there. It's about 6. Right, Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Leo. Okay. So, central issue for Leo is the 8 of Pentacles. The root of that is the 6 of Wands reversed. The recent past is the 6 of Pentacles reversed. What's crowning you is the Moon. And what's coming towards you is the 10 of Swords. Don't think this is a very negative sort of thing. Thing is, with 10s, they are completion stages. And really, this is sort of getting over a period of strife, somebody that's really upset you. You know, when we think of swords, this could be arguments, someone even stabbing you in the back. It could be, you know, a lot of pain and hurt that you may have had to strive through. And the 10 really is the completion stage. I mean, if this came out reversed, I would be concerned. But it's in the upright, so don't panic. I just want to point that out first and foremost. This is a good thing, okay? So let me clarify some of this. Well, I've got the 8 and the 10 of Pentacles as your central sort of thing that's going on around you at this time. So, Leo, money is looking good. I would not be surprised if someone's watching your hard, you know, your hard work, or, you know, and rewarding that. So some of you could receive a bit of a bonus. Some of you could receive a promotion offering even. If you're going for a promotion, showcase the hard work. You know, someone may be putting you up to sort of say, look, you've been working really hard. I kind of want to see where else you can go with this, you know, level of skill and talent. Someone's really noticing talent. And I think you may get some sort of an offering to up the ante and move on to the next level, so to speak, okay? I think in the past you've not always got what you deserved, have you? You know, not got your equal share. But then again, sometimes when we see cards like this, it can also indicate maybe there wasn't enough effort in the past, but now there's nothing but effort going in. And guess what? It looks to me like it's going to be rewarded. So it's a good thing, really. 2 majors there. 3 majors, okay. Alright, that makes it a bit easy to understand. Okay. This is actually not too bad. Let me just put a couple more on that. I know it looks a bit strange on the surface, but trust me, in context, it's actually not that bad. Right. So like I say, at the centre of this, we've got something being recognised. And the reason why is because maybe the level of skill that was required prior to this was probably a little bit immature. You know, maybe we were trying to make amends for the wrong reasons. So for some of you, if this is a work situation, maybe there was this bit of a fuck up in the past where something wasn't done properly, or where an opportunity wasn't delivered where it should have been. You know, I kind of sometimes see the 6 in the reverses. You know what you deserve, but you've not been getting it. And I feel with the world, you'd ruled it out like, this is never going to happen. I'm just going to end up stuck here forever. And then all of a sudden, we've got this wonderful opportunity coming towards you. Because someone's noticing, someone's paying attention, whereas before they weren't, okay? So maybe you were regarded as just a number in the beginning. Now, not so much. Now, someone's noticing. And in the crowning position, I think that you've got a lot of doubts. And I kind of want to say with the Magician reversed, some of you haven't believed in yourself. Some of you still don't, and you need to. You have to. Because there's something good happening here. And I think that this is what's hidden from your view sight. The moon talks of what you're not seeing, what you're not recognising. And what you're not recognising really is the fact that you're not going anywhere if you don't believe you can do it. Believe you can do it, and guess what? You're probably going to end up fighting off opportunities left, right and centre. I'm telling you now, Leo, I think someone's noticed you. And noticed what you're capable of, which is really, really good. Now, what's coming towards you is the end of strife, the release of burden. All right, you know, maybe some of you have been working towards being your own boss and things like that. So maybe the expectation of what's being offered isn't quite being met. So what I mean by that is, say if you're half expecting to have a managerial role, that may not, because the king's reversed, it may not be offered. But what is being offered is the next best thing. That's what I'm seeing with the 10 and the 8, okay? So maybe, you know, this notion of not knowing where you stand is coming to an end. The burden is coming to an end, okay? But I do want to say maybe drop or cut out what's not serving you. So maybe it's expectation that's not serving you. Maybe that's why the sun is reversed, because the expectation has been unclear. So maybe we just need to reevaluate the level of expectation. You know, we can't sort of run before we can walk. Someone clearly does want to move you to the next level, but they're not going to move you straight to the top. There's no way that's going to happen. So again, I just feel like some of you need to remove that level of expectation. If this is a relationship I'm looking at, and I will throw some romance angels afterwards, all the hard work and effort seems to be paying off, okay? And I do feel a very kind of nonchalant approach on your part, at the very least, with what's crowning you. It seems like you may have been dealing with someone who wants to make amends, but in the past hasn't actually put that level of effort in. And maybe you've just become very sort of disenchanted with the whole idea of things working out in the end. Again, I just see the need to remove expectation. For some of you, you've already removed the level of expectation, and you just sort of sat there like, well, I don't expect anything, so, you know, if it works, it works. If it don't, it don't. And again, that's why the magician's reversed. If you actually don't start honing in on focusing on something working out, then it won't. Sometimes nonchalantness is good in specific situations, but as far as hope and optimism goes, it will never pay off. We need hope and optimism in order to put effort in. We can't always rely on somebody else to do that. And Spirit's just trying to point that out, okay? Let's just take a look at your love lives then, Leo. Some of you just need to start being a bit more hopeful and less, you know, meh about it, about what's going on. So I've got love you sent first. I've got no doubt that's what you've been doing. Making the effort. Well, yeah, it makes sense with the 8 of Pentacles and healing family issues. So for some of you, you either put yourself first, or you've been dealing with someone who's put themselves first, and now we're in this sort of agreement to heal this and sort of make more of an effort. Could be a marriage for some of you, could be a family scenario for some of you, or it could just be 2 people that have wanted to be together. No effort's really gone in, so guess what, we're going to actually try now. Let's just fill out these 2. Right, let's see. Do you know what? I'm going to take them. Spirit's obviously throwing cards left, right and centre here. So let's just do it. Okay. So, yes, we've got these burdens that have been going on between you and a particular someone. And again, I just feel like for some of you, it's probably, I mean, I've got the 3 of Cups, and the 3 of Cups tends to be a celebration card or a friendship card. So maybe this was a friend or someone who you're trying to be friends with. Maybe it's a friend zone kind of thing, whatever this is. Someone's been selfish with that, because one's putting effort in and the other's like, no, let's da-da-da-da-da. Whatever, meh. Again, I see a lot of recognition and attention coming from whoever it is that you're dealing with. Or it's you to them. Like I say, this could totally be you putting in a hell of a lot of effort to someone who only cares about themselves. But then we have to think of the card. Is this about you? Is this about them? If this is someone that you're dealing with who's putting themselves first, hence this is letting you down a bit, to me, this card tells me that they have their reasons. That something may have gone very, very wrong before for them, whether it involved you or not. And this person's just treading with caution. And like I say, it's the same for you if this is you. You know, being very nonchalant about this while somebody else is putting in a lot of effort. Again, you've got your reasons. The whole key points, this is, you either understand your partner's or prospective partner's reasons, or you ask them to understand yours. Someone just needs to be put in the Rembrandt here. I just feel a lot of mixed signals, a lot of cross wires, whereas more communication is absolutely needed. It don't even have to be about any expectation on this, because I sort of feel like there is none. But just to maybe this is more about letting someone know what they mean, or you needing to know what you mean to them. You know what I mean? I think there just needs to be this level of reasoning as to why this should continue. Is it love? Is it lust? Is it infatuation? Or is this something more meaningful? I just feel like someone needs to know why I'm still here, why I'm still doing this. I just feel like someone needs putting in the Rembrandt. If it's you that needs to know, fucking ask, Leo. If you're dealing with somebody who needs to know, then fucking tell them. If this is what you want, then tell them. Communication. Get out of your head. Instead of creating burnings, get out of your head. That's what it's sort of saying here. I've got an emotional detachment with the Queen of Cups in the reverse, but again, I kind of just feel like that is more attached to the fact that someone's not taking this seriously, if I'm honest. Not as seriously as someone else would like. And I just feel like for healing issues to take place, it's not just about effort with each other, it's also about voicing why you're doing this. It's also about finding the reason as to why this is going to continue. Because I don't actually see any need for this to end, if I'm perfectly honest. And I think by this whole blaseness about it, it's going to create more problems than not. And I just feel like someone just needs to fucking know where they stand, if I'm honest. So I'm going to leave that there, Leo. Bit in depth, that one. If anyone wants personal, feel free to email me. Otherwise, I wish you guys all the best, and I'll be back soon with your bonus love reads for this month. In the meantime, though, take care. Bye for now.